Small for you, pretty on the inside. Big deal, pretty inside. If you ever cut me over, maybe I'll be missing out. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, tribe? Anybody out there? I know it's the middle of the day. People at work. It's a holiday week. Maybe people are out doing some things, but it is my birthday, and I told y'all that I would try to go live. I did. Did I go? Did I go live Sunday? Yeah, I think I did a quick live on Sunday. I did do a quick live on Sunday after I got home. And then yesterday was crazy. And today is my birthday. So I'm going to go live for a little while. I don't know if anybody's out there, but I'll say what I want to say. I got a couple of hashtags that I'm going to talk about. It's a few people coming in the room. Come on in, you guys. Come on in. So it's my birthday weekend. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, everybody. So a couple of things went down this weekend. First of all, I have been partying since Friday. When I say I'm tired right now, I'm probably working on about 4 hours sleep right now. Okay. I don't think I went to sleep. When I went to sleep this morning, the sun was coming up. So that lets you know right there. Hey, happy birthday. I was saying happy birthday back. Lord, thank you. Okay, thank you, Jonathan. Thank you. I know it's the middle of the day, but I'm going out to dinner tonight. And by the time I get home from dinner, I may or may not feel like going live because, like I said, I told y'all, I'm already working on like 4 hours sleep. I'm not going to lay down because I don't want to waste any of my birthday sleeping. So I'm going live now. I'm going to tell y'all about Queen Supreme Court and tell y'all what I did the last couple of days. Then I got to go jump in the shower. I got to go out because I have to go. I have an eye appointment that I have to go to before I go to dinner with my family. I'm doing dinner with my family, and then tomorrow I'm doing drinks with some friends. Then it's the 4th of July. You know, I don't celebrate the 4th of July, but I will go to a cookout. Then Friday I'm going to dinner again with some extended friends. Is that in Burton, like my cousin in Burton in Africa in Burton? If that's my cousin, hey, I don't want to say your first name if you don't want me to say your first name, but hey, girl, miss you. I can't wait to see you. You'll be here later on this month, right? I can't wait to see you. Can't wait to see you. If that's my cousin, that's my world. Yes. Oh no, you're not my cousin. Okay, hey, because I have a cousin and her initials are N and last name Burton, and she lives in Africa, so that's why I was making sure before I got all excited. But I'm excited to see you too. I don't mean it like that. But I thought it was my cousin from Africa. And I was just like, girl, what you doing? Popping in because they are 8 hours ahead. So it's like the middle of the night. But anyway, hey, North Carolina. And what part of North Carolina? You know, I lived in North Carolina for a few years and I have lots and lots of friends in North Carolina. I'm actually going to be in North Carolina in a couple of weeks. At the end of this month, I'll be down there. What part of NC? But yeah, so and then Saturday night, I'm doing something for my birthday. So I'm going to be partying all the way. Hey, Carolyn. Hi. Raleigh, girl. I'm in Raleigh-Durham area all the time. Hey, Ebony. Y'all come on in. Hi, everybody. Thank you. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. Thank you much. I appreciate it. And let me say this before I forget. I have a couple of thank yous that I need to pop in here before I forget. Y'all. I love y'all so much. I got 3 random cash apps. Let me pull it up so I can thank everybody that I need to thank. Hold on. I'm going to find it. I've been getting text all day, which is great. I'm not complaining, but now I got to find the damn cash app tag. Okay, here it is. I got a happy birthday cash app from Miss Grooms. I don't know if you want me to say your whole name, but K Grooms. Thank you so much. I got a cash app happy birthday from a T Smith. Thank you so much again. And I got one from a Dawn. And I found out who Dawn is. But thank you so much. So you guys, I appreciate it much. I just added that to the birthday pot. One of the messages was like, get you a bottle. I did. Trust and believe that whatever you sent me probably went towards alcohol and celebrate. So thank you guys. I do appreciate it. You don't have to do it, but you did, and I appreciate it. That's right, delayed but not denied. It's not delayed. Today's my birthday. It ain't delayed at all, girl. You are right on time. And yes, with the Ty Couture, I talked to Ty on Instagram. I talked to him yesterday on Instagram. He's doing well. He said he is doing well. So I talked to him yesterday. I asked him how Pop Pop was doing because he had posted something about Pop Pop. And so I asked him how Pop Pop was doing. He said Pop Pop is bored but good. And I asked him how he was doing. He said he's doing good. So shouts out to Ty Couture. Okay. So drop a few. Okay, so here's my weekend. I told y'all I was going to Philly for the weekend. Had like a little girls' weekend with my girlfriends in Philly. So I got to Philly at like, I don't remember what time, but let me just say I was in Philly less than an hour and we were at the bar. Okay. And we went to this really nice bar called Reef. It's like a Jamaican bar. So they have, like Jamaican food on the menu. And they also have, when you order the margarita, he said Pop Pop is doing good though. Pop Pop is doing good, he said. But I guess when you order the margarita, because my friends were like, order the margarita, because they know. They were like, order the margarita. So you order the margarita, they have pineapple and they have watermelon. When you order the margarita, you also get an infused slice of pineapple or an infused slice of watermelon, right? Honey, forget the drink. Okay, that pineapple was everything. And then we were at the bar and we were like, because I was with two of my girlfriends are cancers as well. So we were like cancer season. So it was some guys at the bar and they were cancers and one guy was his birthday. So then we got to buying drinks back and forth for each other. Needless to say, we had a good time. So that was how I started my weekend in Philly. And then it just kept going from there. And then I left Sunday morning and I drove straight to the brunch with TS Madison. I did the TS Madison was in Baltimore this weekend. It technically wasn't Baltimore, but it was Baltimore. She did the brunch, meet and greet brunch with David on Sunday morning. And then last night was the Queen Supreme show live. Now, I didn't say anything beforehand because, yes, watermelon. Yes. And that watermelon was everything. But James came down for the weekend and to spend some birthday time with me. I'm not going to say I'm the only reason why he was here, but we spent some time together and it was for my birthday. So I'm going to claim it. I talked to him when the tickets first went on sale. I asked him if he wanted to go. I was like, look, that is my birthday weekend. I want to go see the show. I've never been to the Queen Supreme Court live. Do you want to go? Because he said he was coming down here this summer. I said, what dates are you coming? Because you can come those dates. We can get tickets. We bought our tickets. Cool. So I knew he was coming. Hey, Herman TV Junkie, look, do me a favor. Before I forget, you saw us on the gram. Yes, honey. I ain't even posted everything yet. I'm going to post. I got some videos I got to post later on today or tomorrow. They'll be up by tomorrow. I can't promise today. Might be late tonight, but they'll be tomorrow. Herman TV Junkie, do me a favor. Go into my Instagram and first of all, let me ask you this. Are you on Facebook? There's a group that I just got invited to on Facebook for Urban Big Brother watchers. It's something like Urban Big Brother watchers or something like that. But I wanted to invite you to the group. And anybody else on here who watches Big Brother, if you want me to send you an invitation to the group, inbox me your Facebook information on my Instagram. Because I thought about you as soon as somebody sent me the invitation, I thought about you. And because I know you watch the show, you review the show, and I know you look at the live feeds. And they talking all about them live feeds. They really getting into it. So inbox me on Instagram your information. Thank you, Dre. Yes, Milan. I didn't know Milan was coming. He didn't tell me he was bringing Milan until he was already in DC, until he was here. And that dress that you saw that he had on, he just made that dress. And when I say just made that dress, I mean literally when he came to DC, that dress was in pieces. He had cut the pattern. He made the dress while he was here. And if you look at his lives, you saw him making the dress. And yes, honey, he and we had a good time. We had a good time. Okay, do that, boo. So Sunday morning was the brunch, and the brunch was really nice. It was very intimate. TS came around, gave everybody a hug. she knew a lot of people by name. She saw James and lost it. I know y'all saw that. If you go to his page and you see his intro, she saw him and lost it. She is a huge fan of James, and she gave him a special shout out when she was talking. She talked about how, she really appreciates these, when people have her back. Hey, Vovo. Hey, Boo. How people have her back. And she talked about James being one of the people who, gets her together when she needs to be, when needs be, but he has her back. And she knows it's always done in love. And so and then Miss Mary was there, and it was a good time. We had a really good conversation. She talked about some things that she has coming up. David did not come, and she spoke on that a little bit. And she was just saying, that he just needed he needs some time to sort of just regroup. I think the social media thing kind of got to him a little bit. And she was saying that, you just have to check on your strong friends. And she said, you just got to make sure that you check on your strong friends because, hey, Jay Parrish, thank you. Hey, Rebecca. Yes, the dress is beautiful. The dress is beautiful. And he looked good last night, y'all. You saw the pictures, honey. He came in there, had them heels on. He kept them heels on all night. I'll have you know. He didn't take them heels off until we were leaving. And we didn't leave till midnight. So kept them heels on all day, baby. Thank you, Jay Parrish. If I didn't already say thank you. Thank you. But yes, so that was the brunch. And after the brunch, and then the brunch was supposed to be over at 3. We didn't leave till after 5. Okay. The owners of the place, and they didn't kick us out. I don't know what their afternoon entertainment, and they must have rented the space for both days because they already had the chairs and stuff set up for the Queen Supreme Court Monday night. So I'm thinking that maybe that's why they didn't really rush us out the room because they already had everything set up and maybe they didn't have anything coming through. One of the, it was funny, one of the cooks who worked there, when Maddie was doing pictures at the end, she got in line to take pictures and she kept letting people get in front of her. And James was like, why you keep letting everybody get in front of you? She said, because I'm just the cook. She said, what you mean you just the cook? He said, you cooked the food for us and we ate it. You better get in this line. And, so we got to talking to her. So she said it was salsa night, but I was like, where they going to dance? Because the chair's on the dance floor. So I don't know. Maybe they didn't have it last night. Sunday night. Maybe they didn't have salsa night because it was you could say about it. It was a cantina. The name of it was, but the food was good. The chicken was seasoned really well. They had the syrup was like a bourbon syrup for the waffles. It was really nice. And like I said, Gio was there and Craig. And again, it was just very intimate. You got to have conversations, Miss Mary, everybody. If you want, whoever you wanted to talk to, you could talk to. And people had a good conversation. People were in a good mood. Even TS was saying she was tired because, if you follow her, she drove from Chicago to Baltimore the day before. And she was saying that she was tired, but honey, she was there. She was present and she looked beautiful. Oh, she looked good. She looked good. And she even performed. I can only show y'all a little snippet because, I ain't trying to get my copyright. I'm going to put the videos up later on today. I ain't trying to get a copyright thing. But she did a little Patti LaBelle, a little lip sync to some Patti LaBelle, honey. It was just a good time. It was just definitely a good time. And Oliver Twix was there. I got some stuff for y'all, my Chasing Atlanta people. Oliver did an interview with me. I will be dropping that. Yes, a professional push through. If she hadn't said it, you would not have known. You understand what I'm saying? If she hadn't said she was tired, you really wouldn't have known she was tired. She gave it to you. She gave it to you. And then even afterwards, the DJ was playing music because she was like, all right, like she ended it and was like, all right, y'all show me how to do a 2-step. Because she said, show me some Baltimore dances. So the DJ played some music and they were on the dance floor and they was, people who were from Baltimore were showing her how to do some of the local Baltimore dances. And then that's when the DJ played Patti LaBelle. And baby, she performed. The DJ played New Attitude. And she performed, baby. Okay. And like I said, I can show y'all a little snippet of it because, like I said, I ain't trying to get no dings. But lost my place. Miss Sophia showed up towards the end. I guess her plane had just gotten in. She walked in the door cutting up, talking about She had to pray all the way there because TS put her on Spirit Airlines, honey. She sang a whole song about Spirit Airlines. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. You know what I mean? And again, everybody was just, and even other people who were there, some people recognized James and came up and talked to James, and it was really nice. It was just such a nice event. Like I said, it was supposed to be over at 3. I didn't leave till after 5. I didn't get home till like 6 o'clock. So that was Sunday night. That was Sunday night. And then last night was the show. And so, yes, honey. Now I don't know. Let me tell you something. Ebony, I'm gonna get back to you in a second about what you just said. Now I don't know if Miss Sophia really came in on Spirit Airlines, but it was funny as hell. The song she sang was funny about the time she had to pray the whole way there. Because Maddie set her up, put her on Spirit Airlines. Maddie, and you can never tell when Maddie's joking or serious. Maddie said, I don't see nothing wrong with Spirit Airlines. What's wrong with Spirit Airlines? So I don't know if she really flew on Spirit Airlines, but she came straight from the airport. You could tell she had come straight from the airport. Daniva didn't get there till yesterday, so he wasn't at the brunch. But yes, so Oliver was at the brunch, and Oliver came, and me and Oliver have been talking on Instagram, and and I'm going to say this. You never know when people say stuff and when they real about stuff, okay? And I'm going to say this about Oliver Twix. Oliver Twix is real. And I'll get back to that in a second, Ebony, because that's why I said I'm going to talk to you in this. I'm going to get to that. Oliver Twix is a real bitch. Let me tell you that. And I hope he watches this live and he hears me say this, but I'm going to say it again. Oliver, I have reached out to Oliver a while back, and I said, when I bought my tickets, and I asked him, I said, are you going to be with TS Madison when she comes to Baltimore? He said, yeah. I said, well, I just bought my tickets. I said, I hope to see you there. No, that's what I said to him. I said, I just bought my tickets for TS Madison in Baltimore. I hope to see you there. And he sent me a message back. He said, I'm going to be there. And I said, well, I can't wait to see you. And from there, we started talking. And he said, well, I'll do an interview for you if you want to while I'm in town. And I said, hell yeah, that would be great. Let's do an interview. But when people say stuff and people do stuff, it ain't always the same. Y'all know what I'm saying? Oliver don't know me and he don't owe me anything. So he walked right up to me at the brunch, gave me a hug. We talked for a little while. He talked to James. Cool. He said, look, I just got in town because he's been in New York. He said, I am exhausted. I'm going to go back to the hotel and crash. He said, but let's get up tomorrow for lunch. I said, no problem. I was familiar with the area where they were staying. And I said, there are plenty of places to eat in the area. And then we can come back to the hotel and do the interview. He said, no problem. So yesterday we kept going back and forth and he kept pushing the time back further and further because he was busy. He was doing stuff at TS Madison, doing stuff for himself. And I said, you know what? I said, Oliver, don't worry about it. I said, if you can't do it, it's okay. I know you're here to work. And I was sincere. I said, I know you're here to work. Y'all notice I didn't say nothing about interviewing Oliver or nothing like that, because if it didn't happen, it didn't happen. And I wouldn't have liked him any less because he was here to work. He was working. He wasn't here on vacation. He wasn't just because he performed last night, but he didn't just perform. He was videotaping. He was vlogging everything for TS, and he's putting together some stuff for her. So, and I think he does what they put on the Patreon and stuff like that. So he was working. And so he said, look, I tell you what, he said, can you give me a ride to the venue? I said, sure, no problem. He said, okay, well, meet me at the hotel. So I ended up just picking up some food. I went by Famous Dave's. I said, what do you eat? He said, I don't care. He said, I'm gonna tell y'all what he said. He said, I just don't eat coochie and liver. Anything else, I'm fine with. I said, okay. So I went to Famous Dave's because I could get barbecue and I could get chicken or brisket. I could get a mixture, and whatever he ate, it was cool. So you'll see in the beginning of the video, we're eating. It ain't a mukbang, but we're eating because he had to hurry up and eat because we had to do the interview and get him to the show. And so thank you. Happy birthday. I keep saying happy birthday back to y'all. Thank you, lovely. I don't know why I keep saying happy birthday back to y'all, but thank you, boo. So got to the hotel. Oliver ass is half dressed, don't have on no shoes. We sat there, ate, and he did the interview. And I kept saying, Oliver, we got to go. He was like, no, I got a few more minutes. You'll see it in the interview. He said, no, I got a few more minutes. I'm like, Oliver, we got to go. I got a few more minutes. Honey, we did that interview. TS calling him, cussing him out Funky Dineva calling him, cussing him out. Like, if you don't hurry up and get your ass here, because they were already at the venue. And literally, I took him. I changed my, because I didn't have my, I had my change of clothes with me, but I wasn't dressed for the show. While he went upstairs to get dressed in his hotel room for the show, I went in the bathroom in the lobby and changed my clothes, and we literally went to the show from there. So when I say that, I appreciate that he made time and he kept his word. He said, he was like, no, I told you we were going to do the interview. We're going to do the interview, even to his own, not detriment, because he knew, I mean, he knew he wasn't going to get fired or nothing like that, but just that they were calling and looking for him and he was supposed to be somewhere. And so I appreciate that. And you'll see that the video, I mean, the interview is almost an hour long, where, you know, he really didn't have that time to give me. But baby, let me say this, Miss Ebony. Oh, he dropped some tea though. Oh, he gave me some tea. The interview is little juicy. He gave us some good shit. And he's got some great stuff coming up. And he was so genuine. Like what you see on camera, he's really a sweet person. He's learned some lessons about doing reality and move how you move, but he really is a good guy. He really is. I enjoyed it. So that was that. And then we got to the show. Oh yeah, some tea coming. Now, some of it is him rebutting because he hadn't looked at, or at least he said, he hadn't looked at the interviews with Sky, We Were Born, and Troy. So some of it I was asking him to speak on. And so he spoke on. So he spoke on the whole Dewan situation. And baby, he spoke on that. He had receipts. He had receipts. He spoke on some stuff. I will say this. We talked about this in the car. I didn't see the Jeffrey show. I saw Sky's interview with Q. So I ain't see that. Okay, Sky making the rounds, huh? But he said that I didn't ask him on camera, but I think I'm comfortable in saying this because we talked about this in the car. He said his mama did not threaten nobody. He said Troy, when Troy said that his mother was there threatening people, he said his mother did not threaten anybody. He said now his mama was ready. His mother's a cop. He said, why the hell would my mother put her career in jeopardy to fight somebody? You know what I mean? On a reality show. He was like, my mother had been a cop for 23 years. She ain't about to put that in jeopardy. He said, now she was ready. He said she was ready. But anyway, he did that one before. He did the one with Oliver. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, happy birthday to you too, Miss Rebecca. Thanks for coming through. Yeah, I'm only doing an hour because like I said, I gotta jump in the shower and I have to get out of here. I gotta, get started on the second half of my day because baby, my last night didn't end until about 5 this morning, baby. And I was back up at maybe about 4. And I was back up at 9. And I haven't been to sleep because I was like, if I go back to sleep now, I'm gonna sleep till like 1 or 2 o'clock. And I didn't want to sleep my day away. So thank you, Florence. Thank you, Florence Brooks. So that was that. So now the show itself, I got another shout out that I want to say. S. Hutchinson was there. Y'all know S. Hutchinson is she's the CEO of the Maddie Mob, right? Now, she walked right up to me. I don't know her. Her and James spoke. They know each other. But she walked right up to me and she said, I watched some of your videos. And she was really sweet. She was really sweet to me. And I appreciate her. Appreciate the conversation. I appreciate the fact that that's the first time I've been recognized as a YouTuber. And it felt something. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, oh, you. And James said that she asked him, when he went over to speak to her, she asked him, she said, that's really bitch. And he said, yeah. And she came right up to me and she spoke to me. And so, again, that was my first time being recognized as a YouTuber. And I, because I'm always just with James and everybody knows James and I'm just standing there, So that was a highlight for me personally last night. Darren Fleet was in the room last night. He was there. The show was fire, y'all. The show was fire. I'm not going to give too much because I know that Maddie puts it up on her Patreon. So I'm not going, and like I said, I have a few snippets. Oliver performed. I have a few snippets of him performing. The lighting from where I was sitting, because we were in VIP, we were like I was in the second row. So, but I was right under the lights. So the lighting isn't that great, but I do have a couple of snippets. Well, hey, Spilly boy, I'm talking about you. Thank you, boo. I'm talking about last night and how great everything was last night. Spilly boy, of course, was recognized. He was Milan last night. But he participated in the One Gotta Go. If you see Maddie's Patreon, you'll see it. Like I said, I know she puts the show up on her Patreon, so I'm not going to say too much about the show because I want y'all to support that. Yes, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, boo. But it was a great show. I laughed from beginning to end, and I'm so serious. I laughed from beginning to end. I laughed from beginning to end. And when Dineva and Miss Sophia go back and forth with each other, baby, it ain't nothing to be played with. They read each other down. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? It is hilarious. It is definitely hilarious. It was just a great show. It was just a great show. It was a great time. It was a great way for me to celebrate my birthday. I said it already, Spill It Boy. Thank you again for I told everybody I couldn't say nothing beforehand because people don't need to know how you moving and grooving. But I told them how, I told you that Queen Supreme Court was coming to town and did you want to go with me? Because I was going to go for my birthday. And you were like, let's do it. And we got our tickets. We got our tickets, 2 months ago. And thank you. Hey, Happy Lux. Hey. But it was definitely a good show. When it comes to your area, it's worth it. I would say it's worth it. It was a good time. And again, the venue, we were there past the time we were supposed to be there. And it wasn't until after the meet and greet, security was kind of sort of like, okay, you guys, we need you guys to start kind of moving out. But mind you, that was after the show was over. That was after you already had your pictures. They didn't rush anybody through nothing. Maddie doesn't rush anybody. When people wanted to talk to her, they talked. She talked to people. When people went over to Miss Mary and hugged Miss Mary was sweet in a good mood, and she took as many pictures as people wanted to take. And I was telling them, James, that we didn't even leave the brunch Sunday until 5 o'clock. The brunch was supposed to be over at 3. And the food was out the whole time. You know what I mean? Like, they ain't try to rush you through the food. You could go back and because we were there so long, people kept going back and getting plates while Maddie was talking and everything. And so, and like I said, I had some snippets and stuff I'm gonna put up a little bit later on. I just have so much going on. Like I said, I'm literally about to walk out, go jump. When I get off this live, I'm jumping straight in the shower and getting dressed and getting out of here. I got to go order me a new pair of sunglasses, and let's pray, keep my fingers crossed that they come in before I leave for vacation. I'm leaving next Saturday, not this Saturday coming up, but the Saturday after that. So I'm hoping that 2 weeks is enough time because, anyway, that's a whole nother story why I had to wait. But, my flex spending card, y'all people who know about flex spending, my flex spending card, I lost it, had to wait for them to send me a new one. So that's why. But anyway, that's where I'm going when I leave here. And then when I leave there, I'm meeting up with my parents and we're going to dinner tonight. And then I'll be back home later on. But as y'all know, I have not dropped any videos. So when I get home tonight, I got to do claws, which this might be my last week doing claws because nobody's really watching the videos, but I'll drop it anyway and see what people are talking about. Love and Hip Hop, Big Brother, and that's just gonna be a quick little snippet of what happened on Big Brother. Nothing deep. And then y'all know it's Tuesday night shows, so hell, we got Pose, we have Ambitions, Black Ink Crew Chicago, and this might be my last week doing Black Ink Crew Chicago, just because I'm sick of Black Ink Crew Chicago. But again, so I did, Dre. I had a great night, and I think Maddie did say that they were going to okay, Ebony. All right, just for you, Ebony, just for you. Okay, boo, just for you. Um, okay. Um, but yeah, so that's what that was. Some I just was gonna say something, but I lost my train of thought. And then of course my interview with Oliver Twix will be dropping. So in the next couple of days, I'll be dropping a bunch of videos. But I just, I gotta get. It's my birthday. Hey, it's my birthday, and so I told y'all that yes, you need to watch Pose. If you're not watching Pose, Dre, you definitely need to watch Pose, boo. Definitely need to watch Pose. But yeah, so that's what's going down, y'all. That's what's going down. Um, that was it. I just wanted to let y'all know what was something else I wanted to say. I lost my train of thought now. Shoot. It was something else I was gonna say. Oh, for my sunglasses. Oh. I had to check it out. Yeah, you better have some tissue if you watching Pose. Had a tissue ready. It takes you there. It takes you on a emotional roller coaster. See, I had to throw that in there. Um, oh, the music, y'all. Cause y'all know Daniva quick to jump to break out in song. Maddie quick to break out in song. Miss Sophia quick to break out in song. So we done went through a whole jukebox full of music by the end of the night, okay? But it was fun. The banter that they have, the three of them together, that is a great combination. They have a great banter. I am. I'm having a card party over my house Saturday. I like to play cards. I like to play games. I like Monopoly. I like games. I like to play games. I like me and my friends do game nights sometimes. We haven't done one in a while. So I am Vovo. I'm having a card party on Saturday night. Um just some friends that got together and we're gonna play some cards, play some. I like bid whist and pinochle, but of course I have friends who play spades. We're gonna have a phase 10 for people who like phase 10. We're gonna have Cards Against Humanity. Have y'all ever played Cards Against Humanity? It is fun. If you have not played Cards Against Humanity, you gotta get you a deck, you gotta get some friends together. But let me say this to you about I'm gonna answer your question about Oliver in a second. What I'm gonna say to you about Cards Against Humanity, though, when you get some friends together, make sure that they're friends who can take a joke, who you don't have to worry about being politically correct around, because it's one of those games that just throws all of that out the window. Like if you can't laugh at, you know, racially insensitive jokes, or if you can't laugh at that kind of stuff, then don't then you can't invite. You gotta be careful who you invite, because again, it's a politically non-correct game, but it is so much fun. So much fun. Yes, I love Phase 10. I don't play Uno as much as I used to, but me and my friends get together and play 10. And matter of fact, we done figured out a way to gamble on Phase 10, honey. We done figured out a way to make you make money off of it. Um, Yes. Okay. So Dre, you know what I'm talking about, and it's hilarious to play. Like I said, especially if you drinking. I mean, if you're a drinker, if you drinking a little bit and having some cocktails, and you really are just just letting it all hang out, baby. Hey, Cynthia. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. But yeah, so we're gonna play that. I don't have a huge house, so I in my basement. I got enough room. I figured I have enough room for about 5 card tables, and you know, I've invited a bunch of people, but because you always invite more people than you want, because some people just can't come. So I think I have about 12 to 15 firm yeses. That's a good number of people that can play some games and move around the room, and gonna have some music playing. It's low key. I ain't spending a whole lot of money on my birthday this year because I went to Philly and I did the Queen Supreme Court. So I was like, I ain't doing a whole bunch. Um, Yeah. Now, if your family can't handle gambling, then no, don't do it. Don't do it. But I'm just saying, we gamblers in my family. We don't gamble on beer with and spades and stuff like that. No, we don't do that. No, 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 no. But we did figure out a way to gamble on face 10, and it's real. It's nothing. It's easy peasy. You put a quarter. If we had, because I ain't played in a long time, but you put. Thank you, Carmel 21, Caramel. I said Caramel, Caramel 21. Thank you, boo. Um, I think we did the first person to go, if you know how you can play phase 10 where you add up the points at the end of each round, you add up the points. The person who won, the people who lost had to pay them what their points were. So if you ended the game with 525 points and you owed the person who won $5.25. That's how we did it. So I mean, you could potentially walk away and make a good little piece of change. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. My sister's a chef, so she's gonna do the food. She's taking care of the food. It's BYOB. I ain't buying nobody's liquor. Y'all know what I'm gonna be drinking on. I said I'll have ice and chasers. So I'm gonna go to the store and get a bunch of sodas and fruit juice and stuff like that. I'm give me a couple of bags of ice, cups, napkins, plates, some chips, couple of bags of chips. Hey Mimi, thank you again. I already thanked you. You weren't in the room. Hey, viewers of you, thank you, boo. Thank you for the super chat, baby. Baby. Yeah, y'all be making me lose my train of thought. So that's what I'm doing. And it's starting early because I invited my dad. My dad likes to play cards. So it's starting early so my parents can come through because they ain't gonna be up all night. So they gonna come through and we just gonna play cards till everybody leave. And I'm the kind of person, you ain't gotta go home. I don't want nobody leaving out of here drunk. I don't want nobody leaving out of here feeling like they lay down. I got couches, I got an extra bedroom, they got a bed in it. Do what you do. I got plenty of blankets and pillows and comforters. So do what you do. Thank you, viewers of you. I love you. Thank you so much. The viewers of you is a supporter too. I always appreciate her. Phase 10 Phase 10 is made by the same people who did Uno. And what it is you have a phase there are 10 phases and it's like a challenge each hand you have to create. So like one phase is like 2 sets of 3. So you have to have like 3 threes and 3 fours or 3 fives and 3 sixes. And you lay it down and then if you know how to play tunk, you play out like you play tunk. You can hit somebody until you don't have any more cards left. And there are a couple of variations on how you can play it. But each phase, there's a different challenge that you have to have. Like one might be a run of 9. So you have to be in order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or I think the cards go from 1 to 12. So anywhere in there from 1, 9 in order. So it's just different challenges. It's a fun game to play. And it's a fun game for people who don't necessarily play spades or billiards and stuff like that. Because it's a card game. And again, it's by the makers of Uno. So it's in that mindset of Uno. Cards Against Humanity. I got behind. Hold on, y'all. Hey, Rum Raisin. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, Lovely, I don't know because I've never played the different color boxes. I don't know. I have the original set. So I don't know about these new sets, the color boxes. I don't know what that means. I don't know what the red box is versus the green box. That's interesting. I have to look it up because I honestly don't know. Now, me and my family for Christmas a couple of years ago, we bought what's that card game? Black card. Get your black card taken. And we couldn't figure it out. I don't know. We lost the instructions or what. So we didn't really. I've heard people who play it and have a good time with it, but it kind of fell flat with us because my family's special. We probably lost the damn instructions and didn't know what the hell we was doing. We special. My cousin on Christmas Eve, my cousin has we get together. It's a traditional Christmas Eve. We go over her house and we eat and we exchange gifts and stuff like that. Especially now that a lot of the kids in the family are older. So we just kind of get together because we ain't giving them nothing but money, gift cards and stuff like that. And but we always play games. It's a game night. So we get together, we exchange our gifts, but we play games. And so we've done like Family Feud, like we've made up our own Family Feud. We've done, our own like win, lose, or draw. We've done so that one year we were doing black card. And like I said, I don't know what we did wrong, but it didn't work too well. I mean, it was fun how we did it, but we ended up doing it our own way. We didn't play it the way it was supposed to be played. Because I told y'all my family's special. That's all I got. My family's special. Oh, it's extension cards. The main game is required to use the red. Okay, is required to use the red, green, and blue box sets. Okay, so it's an extension, and that's the thing. The game became so popular. Like if you like me and my family don't play it often enough that the old cards haven't gotten too old. But if you play it all the time or you play it in different groups, I'm sure, and the game has become so popular. I'm sure all it is just an update, like with Trivial Pursuit. At a certain point, you know all the answers, so you buy the different sets so that you can keep playing the game, but they're different questions. So I'm sure that's kind of what it is with the Cards Against Humanity. But if you've never played it before, you can just buy the basic game because you never played it before. You know what I mean? But it is a fun game. But like I said, just if we all know we got friends that are sensitive. We all know we have friends that don't know how to take a joke. So they ain't the ones to play the game. They just not the ones to play the game. Oh, y'all do it y'all own way too. Yeah, I don't even know what the rules are, honey. We ended up playing that game our own way. And like I said, we had fun with it, but we were definitely doing it our own way. No, my birthday is today, Raphael. Thank you so much. My birthday is today, July 2nd, baby. July the 2nd. That is my birthday. Yeah, but I've been celebrating since Friday, and I'm going to keep celebrating until Saturday. I usually celebrate the whole month. And technically, I still am because I'm going on vacation. I'm going away for a week, not next week, but I'm leaving to go on vacation next Saturday, and I'll be gone for a week. And when I come back, I'm going on a road trip. I believe I'm gonna go on a road trip. Um, that's my plan. So I'll be on the road for about a week. I have a friend, one of my best friends lives in Indianapolis. And I think isn't that where who lives in Indianapolis? Mama a six? Who lives in Indianapolis? But one of my best friends lives in Indianapolis, and I'm either going to catch a last minute like flight if I can catch a cheap flight, but if not, I'm just going to drive. And when I get to Indianapolis, then me and her are going to drive to Memphis and visit another friend of ours in Louisville. So when I get to Indianapolis, then we're going to take a little road trip because Memphis is a couple of hours from Indianapolis and Louisville is a couple of hours from Indianapolis. So we're going to visit some folks and then I'm going to come on back home. But again, I'm going to see if I can get a cheap flight. But if the flights are ridiculous, then because sometimes I can get a real good flight to Indianapolis, like $120, $130. I'm not paying more than $200 because I can drive. And I like driving. I like taking road trips. I like putting on an audio book, just me, myself, and I. Other people get nervous because I'm by myself on the road, but I'm fine. I put my cruise control on, baby, because I done got enough speeding tickets in my day. But I put my cruise control on and I am good to go. I think everybody got some special people in their family. Oh, you were saying your birthday was yesterday. Oh, I'm sorry, Raphael. Happy birthday to you. July 1st is a popular birthday. I saw a lot of people's birthday was yesterday, like some celebrities and stuff. I know Amanda Seals' birthday was yesterday. Somebody else I saw on Instagram birthday was yesterday. Yeah, well, happy birthday. Happy birthday. I thought Delivered was from St. Louis. Is it Indianapolis? I ain't trying to run into him. No, baby. But happy birthday, my cancer friend. Absolutely, cancer season. Woo, woo. But somebody asked me, I got off topic. Somebody asked me about Oliver. Did he perform? Oliver did perform, and Oliver did a good job performing. And I'm gonna tell you something else Oliver did. Again, just talks about his character. Oliver brought in. He had done a song with a local Baltimore LGBTQ rap duo, and they had done a song together called I'm gonna forget the name of it. It's on his Instagram. He posted a clip on his Instagram. Shit. I'm not gonna remember the name. But he brought them up to perform the song with him. So once again, he's helping other artists. You know what I'm saying? Once again, he's bringing other artists in, and because he didn't have to bring them on his stage. You know what I mean? But he did, and the song they did was cute, and the performance was really cute too. But yeah, Oliver performed last night, and he did a good job. He did a good job. Hey, sugar. That's my girl. What's up, lady? Lynette. I can't say it like how do that? Stanley. I can't say it like Stanley. But hey, that's my girl right there. Like, because I know that's Lynette. I know that ain't Stanley. What's up, Lynette? How you doing, girl? If y'all not already following Life with Us TV, I'd better go check them out. They do reviews. Life with Us TV is their vlog, honey. They vlog their vacations and their trips to the Walmart, honey, and their trips to Cracker Barrel, and they are hilarious. You got some black love going on there. They're a married couple, and then they have another channel where they do random TV reviews. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Monk Chip. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You didn't have to, but you did, and I appreciate it. Yeah, if y'all not already following Life with Us, y'all go over there and check them out. I enjoyed them. I enjoyed them, and they're good people. We hung out and went to Cracker Barrel. I'm trying to get James down there. He was just in and out. He just came down to do for us to go to the Queen Supreme Court. Supreme Court. But he's supposed to be coming back. So when he come back in there, I'm definitely going to try to get down there so that we can all do lunch or something or do dinner together. I'm definitely trying to make that happen. But yeah, good people, good people. I called her up and said, look, I'm coming through your town. Let's do lunch. And she said, okay, what time you gonna be here? We made it happen. So appreciate that. Thank you so much, Monk Chip. I'm definitely going to enjoy it with that you just dropped on me, baby. Yes, that's another bottle of Jack Daniels right there. That's a gentleman. That's a bottle of Gentleman Jack. That's a bottle of Gentleman Jack. That's the top shelf Gentleman Jack. Thank you, baby. Pretending to, well, the best of us do it. The best of us work hard at pretending. Okay. Luckily for me, I'm on vacation right now, so I don't have to pretend, but I understand. I do understand it. You working hard. It's almost 2:00. You don't have too much longer to fake it. You fake it till you make it, baby. Fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. I saw y'all back to reality vlog. Back to life, back to reality. And I saw you said that you're not going to review Ambitions, but y'all are doing Queen Sugar. Baby, how Nova gonna come back from this, y'all? I got about 13 more minutes before I'm getting up off here. How is Nova gonna come back from this, y'all, who watched Queen Sugar? I'm so excited to see how the writers are going to evolve this storyline, because right now, Ambitions is good. Ambitions is really, really good. I understand, Lynette, why y'all didn't want to review it, but Ambitions is really good. To me, I don't put it on that same level as the Have and the Have-Nots, because I had a lot of problems with the Have and the Have-Nots as far as realistic storylines, as far as timelines making sense, the acting. But oh yeah, we're gonna make it happen, Lynette. Because I was thinking maybe we could even meet somewhere in the middle, like in Fredericksburg. But we will make it happen. We're gonna make it happen. But yeah, but I would put Ambitions more on the lines of a nighttime soap, like back in the day, nighttime soap, like a Dynasty. Like the production level is so good for me. The acting is good. Like I was saying in my review, you know what you're gonna get from Robin Givens. She gonna give you that overacting, but she knows how to play a bitch. I mean, she just does. Robin Givens knows how to play a bitch. I mean, she's typecast, and that's fine because she knows how to do it, and she plays it well, baby. And so you have then you have Essence Atkins, and both of them look good. Somebody put in one of my comments how those women are in their 50s and they look good. Let me tell y'all something. These 50 and 60-year-old Black women are making y'all look, myself included. Because every time I look at Angela Bassett and I just shake my head, I be like, I don't know what kind of vampire blood she drinking, but I want some. I want some of that. Because she, baby, baby, baby. Angela Bassett is giving it to them. Giving it to them. What I'm going to wear to dinner, y'all? Yeah, I like it. That vampire, I'm telling you, Dre, I don't know what kind of vampire blood they drinking. But look at all these Black queens that are in their 50s and 60s. Baby. And I know in some cases they've had work done. I get that. And I'm okay with that as long as you don't overdo it and you no longer look like who you supposed to look like. You know what I mean? When you do too much and then you be sitting there like, now that don't even look like her. But I'm okay with people, I'm okay with people, getting a little work done. If I had the money, I'd get a little work done. Don't get it twisted. Yeah. So I'm cool with that. But some people, it's just, what's up, Sean? Thank you, boo. But it's just, but all of them ain't under the knife. Some of it is just good genes, baby. Some of it's just good genes. But anyway, y'all know black don't crack. Y'all know what we do. Cause Method Man, did y'all see Method Man? Y'all know Method Man is like 50 something. That's so Method Man, right? Baby. Woo. That's what I want for my birthday. Who can give me Method Man? Who can bring me Method Man for my birthday? That's what I want. Baby. Drinking water and minding your business. You know what, Ebony? You ain't never told a lie. Drinking water and minding your business. You ain't never. That's a nice name of a good book. That's a good book right there. Drinking water and minding your business. That's a good book right there. I would, if I saw that at the library, I'd pick that up. I wouldn't even know what the hell it's about, but I'd pick it up because it just sound good to me. It sound good to me. That is funny to me. Yes, he looks good. Method Man looks good, honey. I always thought Method Man was attractive, but he's matured into like a. It's just so sexy, sexy. He has always been fine, but it's something. It's just something a little different about him. He just got a little more swag with it. So he's that maturity. You know what I'm saying? Because did you see him in that suit on the red carpet, baby? Baby, who can bring that to me for my birthday? That's what I want. When I come home tonight, I want him waiting for me on the doorstep like Amazon, like a package I ordered. Okay, that's what I want. The mature hoodness. Yeah, I mean, the list goes on and on. The list goes on and on. We got black royalty out there. Like I said, I know in some cases people, you can afford to live a certain way. You can afford a private trainer and a personal chef, and you can get a little bloop bloop here and a bloop bloop there. Like I get all of that, y'all. I ain't stupid to it, but it's still some things are just some things. I'm sorry, because we see it in our everyday life. We got women in our family that just, I mean, baby, they just look good. And I'm not going to, I don't want to keep saying women because there's a lot of men out there too. That's Asian. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Boom. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, y'all. Oh, y'all love me. I love y'all too. Oh, that's so, y'all, I appreciate you. I appreciate all the birthday love. I do. I love my birthday. Y'all love your birthday like I love my birthday. Because I celebrate. You see, I celebrate. I do this every year. I do. Usually, let me tell you something. Usually, I'm not even in the country on my birthday. And the plan was I was supposed to be in Greece right now. I was supposed to be in Greece for my birthday this year. And things didn't work out, and that's okay. Life happens. But I'm gonna be in Greece next year, Lord willing. Lord willing, I'm here. If I'm here to see another birthday, it will be in Greece. Now that I'm telling you, I'm put that on everything. Um, but I'm usually not in the country on my birthday. I'm usually on somebody's island because that's my favorite place to be is the beach. And I'm bougie with it. I want clear water. I want to be able to see my feet. I'm bougie with my beaches, okay? And so I'm usually in somebody's Caribbean or on somebody's cruise ship or in somebody's Europe, okay? I'm in one of them three places when July roll around. And it may not always be directly on my birthday, but within a 7-day window of my birthday, I done got a stamp in my passport somewhere. I love to travel. I absolutely love to travel. You can come on, girl. Come on, get in the suitcase. Counting down to chapter 43 in November, planning on being on somebody's beat. There you go. There it is. There it is, Ebony. Absolutely. Let me tell you something. I work hard. I work hard every day. And I pay bills all the time. And if I can't pay myself, then what I'm doing this for? I mean, we all have bills, we all have life, and we can't. I'm not saying I can afford to just jump. When I fly, I ain't saying I fly first class, and when I ain't saying I'm not saying I stay at 5-star resorts, and I ain't saying that when I get on the cruise ship, I'm in a suite. I ain't saying all of that. I just said that I go. I fly economy. I'm cool with that. It is what it is. I put my earbuds in, go to sleep, wake up, and I'm there. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I get on the cruise ship. I get my little balcony room. Okay, I see the sights and see what I see. You know what I'm saying? But I work hard, and that's what I. Now some people like spending their money in other ways, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. All I'm saying is figure it out, because if you're not working for you, what you working for? Bills are gonna be bills. Yes, I gotta pay them. I want the electricity to come on when I get in the house. I want to be able to look at TV when I get in the house. I want to be able to my car. I want my car to be outside when I decide to go somewhere. So yeah, I gotta pay bills. But I'm gonna pay me too. I'm gonna pay me. You know what, Chris? My sister's birthday is at the end of October. Dre, she's on the Scorpio spec, like the cusp. You a Scorpio? There you go. And it ain't the Lord want more for you than working and paying bills, but you want more for you than working and paying bills. Because hell, what's that? What's that? If you can't, you know what I mean? And again, like I said, some people their outlet is designer bags. I ain't knocking you, but if that's what you enjoy doing, then that's what you do. Some people like going out to nice restaurants. They're foodies, and they like going to 5-star restaurants and what they call them, Michelin restaurants. Do you? But figure it out. Because if you don't figure it out, then what you're gonna do is just spend is pay. It's just that's all you're gonna do. And I have people say that to me all the time. How you travel so much? How you do this? How you do that? I plan for it. Oh, oh, thank you, Lynette. Thank you, Pookie. Thank you. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the love. Okay, Scorpio. My sister is Scorpio. I know about y'all Scorpios. I ain't gonna say no more about that. I know about y'all Scorpios. I'm gonna leave that right there. But Lynette, I didn't know you were still in this room. They travel. And again, it don't have to be 5-star. You want to stay somewhere nice. I mean, don't get me wrong, but see the world. See what's out there. There's so much more out there than wherever you live in. And there ain't nothing knocking on nobody where they living. But go out. See the world, man. I'm telling you, you'll be surprised. But the first time I went to Europe, and I didn't go to Europe for the first time. I was a grown adult. I was a good grown adult. I was in my 30s. My first time I went to Europe. And the first thing that hit me when I went to Europe was how old Europe was compared to, like, you don't realize how young the United States is until you go to Europe and you see buildings and structures and a history that goes so far back. So far back. Um, Thank you, Stephen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Dre, y'all Scorpios, y'all got some stingers. That's what y'all got. And y'all some freaks. Okay? Scorpios are freaks. I'm just gonna go on. I dated a Scorpio. Y'all freaks. I'm just gonna go on and leave it at that. Shauna, I've never done Airbnb, but this will be my when I'm going on vacation in 2 weeks. It's an Airbnb, so this will be my first time doing an Airbnb. I've heard great things. I know people who've done Airbnbs, and I've heard great things about Airbnbs. Um, I'm open to it because we were actually planning to go to Paris, myself and my cousin, and we were looking at Airbnbs. And my cousin that lives in Africa was going to meet us there, and we were going to do an Airbnb. I'm open to it. I'm definitely open to it. I've just never. This will be my first experience doing one in 2 weeks, so I'll have a better opinion, I guess, after I've already done it. But I've heard great things about them, to be honest with you. But it's just like anything else. You got to do your research, do your homework, make sure that everybody gonna show you a great picture. You got to dig a little deeper, and you got to read those descriptions carefully. And you just have to make sure you know what you're looking for. So, for example, if you're looking for a beach house, you got to read those descriptions, because a lot of times they'll say beach and walking distance or near a beach. But if you want to be on the beach, you got to be careful. So you can't get mad when you get there and the beach is 10 minutes down the street because they said near the beach. You know what I'm saying? But I think that yeah, okay. You know what? Life with Us, you were telling me, Lynette, you were telling well, Life with Us, you were telling me about that before. The Groupon, she said anybody can travel. You heard what she said? Yeah, well, y'all heard her. Y'all didn't hear shit. Y'all read what she said. Groupon is the plug. A lot of people think Groupon is just to get, a cheap oil change. Y'all look at Groupon. There are some good deals on Groupon. And let me tell you something else. If your travel plans are flexible, not everybody's travel plans are, but if your travel plans are flexible, check the travel page of the newspaper. There's some great deals that come through there, but you got to be flexible because, of course, you can't just say, I want to leave on this day. Sometimes there got to be some open-ended stuff. The other thing, and Lena, were you telling me this, or another friend was telling me this? Leaving out of New York. For people who are in this area. Like for me, it would be, depending on where I'm flying, it would be cheaper for me to catch the train to New York and leave out of New York. I could save $300-$400 depending on where I'm going. It wasn't you, it was another. I remember now I was at a dinner party and another friend of mine was telling me about it. And he was just like, well, he was a friend of a friend. He was somebody at the dinner party. And so I'm gonna try that out the next time. I'm gonna check New York and see what the difference is the next time I got a ridiculous, like right now I'm dealing with a situation. I'm trying to get to St. Croix and the airfare is ridiculous. And so I'm gonna look at leaving out of New York because it might be worth it. It may be worth a trip to New York. And from DC to New York, you can catch a bus for like $20. So I can catch the bus for $20, get me to the airport to save $300. That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. And it's like the bus is like a 4-hour ride on the bus. So depending on when my flight, you know what I'm saying? You just work all that stuff out. But yeah, anybody can travel, y'all. Anybody can travel. I agree. Ebony, you a nice Scorpio with freak tendencies. Oh, okay, I'm gonna leave that one right there. I'm gonna leave that one right there, Ebony. Yeah, Atlanta is a hub, so leaving out of Atlanta is cheap. When my cousin he went to Alabama A&M, no, Alabama State. He went to Alabama State, and it was cheaper when we went to go visit him. It was cheaper for us to fly into Atlanta and get a rental car to Montgomery than it was to fly into Montgomery because Montgomery had a small airport. And so it was like a 2-hour ride because you crossed the time zone. So it was like a 2-hour drive. But it was cheaper to get a rental car and drive up to Montgomery than it was to fly into Montgomery, flying into Atlanta. There's a small airport in the next city over with cheap flights to Florida. New York, Atlanta, Miami, Orlando. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the other thing. You gotta move around. You gotta be willing. Sometimes, depending on where you want to go, you might have to be willing to switch it up a little bit. But baby, I have traveled. I ain't gonna say extensively because there are a million places that I have not been, but I've traveled consistently, I will say. And I just plan for it. Like, for example, I said I want to go to Greece next summer. I've already started financially planning for that. I've already started I'm going on the vacation that I'm going on in 2 weeks. That thing been paid for. Only thing I need to take with me is my spending money. And some of that's already been covered because a couple of the meals we're having catered. We're having a chef come in because we're doing a family trip. A couple of the meals we got a chef coming in. We didn't already pay for them meals. That money's already paid for. So you just got to figure out what it is you want to do in areas to fly inexpensively. Yeah, Charlotte is another hub. And I have a friend that works for actually two friends that work for an airline, and they're out of Charlotte. And sometimes again, you got to be flexible because you're basically flying standby. So you got to be very flexible. Thank you, Seeing Stars. Thank you much. Thank you much. You got to be very flexible when you fly standby. But hey, people have been bumped up to first class and everything else when you finally get on the flight. And depending on the flight, it's not always an issue. depending on the flight. If you're going somewhere that's popular and they got 10 flights a day that go to that place, you're good. You're good to go. Well, I understand that. Dre, I understand that you got to have a plan. Again, I didn't always travel like this. I mean, sometimes you got priorities. I mean, when I was trying to buy my house, I didn't travel for a little while because I was saving money and I was doing other things trying to get myself together to buy a house. So I mean, life happens. I'm not saying you can't. I'm not saying you that there aren't situations that you got to take care of first. All I'm saying though is that people act like traveling is so hard. Or I hate when I hear people talking about they don't want to travel because they don't want to go to other places, and I just don't understand why. I don't understand why. Now I understand that some people have a fear of flying, and that limits you on where you want to travel to. Um, and that's a personal thing that you got to deal with. I'm not judging nobody on fear of flying, but hey, I will get there however I'm gonna get there. You heard me. I done already talked about a flight. I done talked about road trips. I done talked about the bus. I've been on trains. I do cruises. Yeah, standby. Like I said, with standby, you just got to be open ended. You have to be open ended. You cannot need to be somewhere because if you need to be somewhere at a certain time, standby is not your friend. But if you can fly standby for free, and you don't have to, you can afford to sit in the airport and for a couple of flights. I know, like I said, I know friends who've done it, and they fly. I just a group of friends of mine, they just did a guys trip. They went to Panama. All of them went for free because two of the guys work for the airport. The two guys I was telling you about that work for the airline, and all of them went for free. They ain't pay nothing. But one of them did get stranded in Florida and ended up having to take a flight to Tampa to fly back to Miami, and they had to wait for him to do all of that. But they still went for free to Panama for 3-4 days. So yeah, that's it. And that's the other thing about cruises that I love is you can pay on that thing. Like again, I'm going to Greece next summer. We're doing a cruise to Greece next summer. That's the plan. Like I said, Lord willing, that's the plan. When I get back from my trip in 2 weeks, literally when I get back from my trip in 2 weeks, myself and the two or three people that say they're going to do this cruise, we are putting our deposit down on the cruise for next July. The cruise has to be paid for 60 days out. So I have between August to what? May to pay for this cruise. Baby. And the great thing about a cruise is once you get on the cruise, you really don't have to spend no more money but what you want to spend. And the more and more cruises you go on, the less and less you spend because you realize a lot of that bullshit you're spending on. The last cruise I went on, I promise y'all, this is gonna sound really bad, but the last cruise I went on, 100% of my bill, 100% of my bill was liquor. Hey, Elrie, how you doing? No, I'm not cruising to Greece. I'm flying to Florida. I'm in Florida. I'm flying to Venice. The ship leaves out of Venice. No, 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 baby. I'm not. I'm not taking a cruise to Greece. I'm flying to Venice. We're flying to Venice. We're staying in Venice for like 2 days so that we can sightsee and do Venice. Then we're getting on the ship. The ship goes to Greece, and we're going to like 4 different islands in Greece, and then we're coming back. Oh no, baby, I'm not taking no cruise to Greece. Oh no, baby, but we're flying to Venice. That's what we're doing. Yeah. I mean, I'm about to get off of here in a few minutes, but I get the unlimited drink plan and you Gucci. But here's the thing about the unlimited drink plan. Again, you still have to drink like $50 worth of liquor a day. Now, I'll tell you something. I told y'all I do like my Jack Daniels. I don't drink $50 worth of Jack Daniels every day. I just don't. First of all, I already have a fifth of Jack Daniels in my room that I done bought in through my luggage. That's number one. Anytime, let me be clear. Anytime, one more time for the people in the back. Anytime I get on a cruise ship, I already have a fifth of liquor, Jack Daniels, in my room. My friends already know. When we go on our cruises and they see me walk out the room and I already got my cup, they already know what's in it. It ain't soda. Might be mixed up with some soda. But yeah, you can't pass the drinks to your crew. They don't want you to. I mean, of course, that's frowned upon. I've never now, Ebony. Let me say this: I've never done the unlimited plan. I've weighed the pros and cons of doing the unlimited plan before, but I've never done it. But if you, if that works for you, now I saw somebody say something about they want to go on a cruise, but they're claustrophobic. Let me say this again: I cannot speak to your fears because I don't know how that affects you. You know what I'm saying? What I would suggest is if you want to try, I'm not sure where you live, but if you want to try it, a lot of places do like cruises to nowhere, like 1-day cruises or 2-day cruises, and you don't really, they don't go far out, and try it out. I would hate for you to try to tackle your fear of claustrophobia and you in the middle of the damn ocean and you have an attack. But a lot of places have day cruises. Or cruises to nowhere where you just go out for 2 days and come back. But I love cruising. I love cruising. Thank you, Felita. Happy birthday to me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I was going to say happy birthday to you again. I've been saying that all day. Y'all, I got to get ready to get off of here. I may try to come back later on tonight, depending on what time I get home from dinner, or if I decide to go out after dinner, I was talking about maybe going over to my cousin's house. She got a pool, and I was thinking about maybe going to get in the pool tomorrow, today. But I might go get on the cruise tomorrow. Period. What you saying period to, Lynette? What you talking about, Lynette? I want to know what she's talking about now before I get off of here. She said period with a T, so I need to know what she's talking about with a T. But yeah, y'all, I just encourage everybody. I encourage everybody to travel, see the world, see what else is out there, because baby, it's so much more. So much more to see. It's so much more to see. Yeah, like I said, my last. Oh, thank you, Miss. Thank you, Felita. Thank y'all. Y'all, I appreciate y'all. Y'all are really showing me some love, and I appreciate it. I ain't even gonna lie. I appreciate it. I do. Thank you so much. This is the medicine. Y'all can't find one of my daggone pills. I can't find my pressure pill. I sound like the old people. I can't find my pressure pills. I don't know what I did with them. I don't know if I took them to Philly and they're in my bag for Philly, or if I don't know where they are. I gotta find it. I gotta take my daggone. I hate taking my pressure pills when I have to go out because they make me go to the bathroom. So I take them usually at night. So if I'm running back and forth, it's not a big deal. But I can't find them. I ain't took them in about 3 days, and I don't like that. I need to take the dang on pills. Right, I sound like an old lady. Where my pressure pills? I need my pressure pills. I'm trying to get off these damn pressure pills, baby. I got off of them once. And then I got sick, and they had me on all these damn pills, and I got on them again. But I'm trying to get off of them, baby. I'm trying to get off of them this time. Lynette, I want to know what you said, period, about. Oh, have your own bottle. Yeah. Okay, I'm about to say. Oh, yeah, I get it in my luggage every time. And people say how they have a hard time getting they liquor through. I don't understand it. I've been taking every cruise. I done been on about 6-7 cruises, and every cruise I've been on, my liquor done made it to my room. I don't know, they ain't packing right. I don't know what they doing. Let me tell y'all how I do it. I have a fifth of Jack. When you go on a cruise, even if you going to the Caribbean, even if you think it's gonna be blue skies and clear water, you always pack you a pair of jeans. You always pack you a jacket or a sweatshirt, something just in case the weather changes. Right? At least I do. That is what I wrap. I wrap my jeans. I wrap my sweatshirt, or whatever the thickest thing is in my luggage is what I wrap that bottle in, and I put it in the middle of my luggage. I put it right there in the middle, so I pack around it. I pack all around it. And I put it right on through that conveyor belt. And when I get to my stateroom with my luggage in front of the door, the first thing I do is check on my baby and see if my baby is in my luggage. And she always there. She always there. And I always pack my cup with a straw. A cup with a straw, I always pack one. Excuse me. Now, what I do is get the unlimited soda. I get the unlimited soda package. so I can mix my drink. Now that I do. Anyway, y'all, let me get off of here. When was the last time I took it? I don't know, Ebony. I'm going to assume, which we know what assuming does, but I'm going to assume the last time I took my pills was Thursday because I left for Philly on Friday. I know I didn't take them while I was in Philly. I know I didn't. But I normally keep, okay, y'all can't see my little setup over here, but next to me as a table, my little, coffee table and stuff, that's where I keep my pills. I don't even keep them upstairs. Keep them down here. Why? I don't know. I can't explain that to y'all, but that's where they are. Hey, what's it? House Tote. If I said it wrong, I'm sorry. So I need to backtrack. I got them right here somewhere. I'm gonna find them, and I'll take one tonight when I get home. I'm gonna take my meds, y'all. I am. I'm gonna take my meds. Yeah, I've heard of people putting their liquor in mouthwash bottles and stuff. I don't do all of that. It's a bottle. It's a fifth. It's a regular old fifth of Jack Daniels. I don't put it in no mouthwash bottle and all that. I put it in my damn luggage, and I've never, knock on wood, I have never had a problem. They run them through the conveyor belt, and I do know people who have had things taken out of their luggage. I had a girlfriend. Her husband took a little cat o' nine tails. They took it out. They said it was a weapon. Okay, not 3 bottles of mouthwash, Lynette. Not the 3 bottles of mouthwash. Well, y'all about the hygiene healthiest couple I'd have ever met. And how many did you take back? How many did you take back, Lynette? They took your mama's iron pill? Oh, iron. Your mama old school. Why she pack an iron? They got irons on the ship. Why your mama pack an iron? See, that's old school right there. Let me say this to you. I'm gonna say this and then I'm getting off of here. I'm not a smoker, so I don't know nothing about what smokers do. I do know that smokers have gotten weed on the ship. Now, how they did that, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I got people that are smokers that I have traveled with, and I know that they have partaken. Now, with so many laws these days, changing up the laws about, if you have a medicinal license and all that, I don't know what the cruise ships rules are about that. I do know that most cruise ships have a cigar lounge. When the first time I went on a cruise, there were smoking sections in different parts of the ship. Gradually, all of that has sort of dissipated. The last cruise I went on was a couple of years ago. I haven't been on a cruise in about 2 years. But the last cruise I went on, they have a section for smokers, and then they have the cigar lounge. Every cruise I've been on has a cigar lounge. And that's usually because I smoke cigars. When I smoke cigars. And so that's where I go. I go to the cigar lounge. I don't know where cigarette smokers go because I don't smoke cigarettes. And as far as weed, I wouldn't recommend it. Let me just say that to you. I wouldn't recommend it. Because I have seen people get arrested on cruises. I have seen it happen. So I probably wouldn't recommend it. Okay. Thank you, Simone. Thank you. Oh, thank you, babe. Your cabin was the... I gotta travel with y'all. We're gonna have to... I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make that trip that y'all are doing, because like I said, I'm going to Greece, and then my niece is graduating from... she's getting her MBA, and she wants to do a cruise for her graduation. And I already told her that I would do that. So I don't think I can do 3 trips next year. But we're going to have to travel in that. We're going to have to travel. Somebody got arrested on your last cruise? Yeah, I've seen people get arrested, baby. I've seen people get arrested. I've seen people left. You can play around if you want to. The boat will leave you. I saw somebody get arrested. I've seen it happen twice. Now, of course, I don't know for sure what they got arrested for. But the first time, the rumor was drugs. And the second time, the rumor was theft. That they stole something. But because it wasn't anybody that was with us. It was sort of like a I heard this, I heard that, but I heard drugs and I heard theft. Yeah, I wouldn't, like I said, I just wouldn't recommend it. I know people have done it. I know they've gotten away with it, but it ain't, I mean, unless you got an addiction and you can't be away from it, it ain't worth the risk you take it. Because remember, you in international waters. So it's a whole different set of rules when you international. It's a whole different set of rules. See, Shauna, if you always late, I'm telling you now. Now, let me tell you, if you're the kind of person that's always late, then my recommendation for you is to go do the excursions through the cruise ship. Because if you're doing the excursion through the cruise ship, they won't leave you. Now, if you out there doing your own thing and you decided you was gonna go get a cab and ride around and do your own thing, the ship will leave you. But if you are if you are on an excursion that you pay for through the cruise line, they won't leave you because you'll be with a group of people from the ship and they'll know, oh, this is running late or they got stuck here or something happened. So I personally would not recommend if you know you late. Shoot, one of my girlfriends on the cruise ship, I was sitting in my room. I was already back on the ship and I always get the balcony room. I was sitting on the balcony and I saw her ass running literally at the, I mean, I ain't never seen her move that fast, baby. Running because they was getting ready to lift up the walkway and she was running down the pier to get on the ship. That's how late she was. I saw her later. I saw her at dinner that night. I said, I saw your ass running on this ship. I said, I don't know what you was doing that was worth it, but you was about to be left. And her mother and her aunt was on that ship. I said, they was going to have to figure out how to get you. Because a lot of times I've seen people get left and then they got to take a flight and fly to the next stop where the ship is going to be. Yeah, baby. I see. Hey, Teddy. Thank you. Oh, you doing a PD? We gotta talk about. I know I said we're gonna talk about what you doing your PDO. Thanks for popping in because I'm about to pop right out. I said I was getting off of here in an hour. It's an hour and 20 minutes. I gotta get out of here because I still gotta jump in the shower and I gotta be at my parents' house at 5 o'clock. So I gotta get the hell out of here because it looked like I'm not gonna make that. Thank you, Simone. Thank you so much, y'all. I'm about to get off of here. I'm gonna try to jump back on here later on tonight though, because y'all know I always enjoy talking to y'all. We have a good time. Thank y'all to everybody who came through. Thank you to all the super chats. Thank you to all for all the birthday love. It is much appreciated. I love my born day, and I appreciate that y'all took some time to share it with me. I'm about to jump off of here. I don't even know what I'm wearing to dinner yet. I gotta think about it while I'm in the shower. I don't even know what I'm putting on. I hope it's ironed. It's gonna be a surprise to both of us. If I cruise, please make sure you have a passport. Oh, you're gonna probably need a passport. They changed the rules. You're gonna probably need a passport if you before the first cruise I went on, I didn't need a passport. I could just use because it was a Caribbean cruise. I could just use my birth certificate. You can't do that anymore. You gotta have a passport. A Big Daddy, you real late because I'm about to get right up off of here. But you can text me. You know how to get in touch with me. Thank you, and happy belated birthday to your baby boy who ain't much of a baby no more. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Again, thank you everybody for the love. Thank you everybody for the birthday wishes, the super chats, and all that good stuff. Again, depending on what time I get home tonight and how tired I am, I might jump back on here. But y'all know I got hella videos that I'm trying to get out. So I will talk to y'all later. Peace.